It's news time. Information is power. The current, the news headline. Shocking as the United Kingdom, US and France advised Buhari to resign following his genocidal tweet. The United Kingdom, UK, United States and France were gathered to be purportedly advising President Muhammadu Buhari to resign from office following noticeable inability to provide leadership for the government of Nigeria and the attendant economic and security crisis. Sources from the Nigerian presidency who sought anonymity disclosed that the three nations have been purportedly deliberating on the health of the president, which they considered a major factor constraining him from effective leadership of the country. The presidency sources further disclosed that President Muhammadu Buhari, who departed Nigeria for France on Sunday, may be holding talks in Paris with the medical team from Britain on his health situation to consider his capacity to continue in office. The British medical team was alleged to have been advising the president to resign on health grounds and may be moving into Paris for consultation with the president. It was also disclosed that Paris was chosen for the talks with the Nigerian president to avoid the controversies that the president's travel to London may generate. The UK, US and France were said to have frowned at the frequency of kidnapping in Nigeria by bandits and the processes that some governors leaders in the north adopt to secure the release of schools after days of weeks of kidnaps and ransom paid for their freedom. They were also said to be uncomfortable with the roles of certain state actors in the negotiation for the release of kidnapped victims after ransom payment, noting that such practice may be contributing to the consistent kidnapping which the Nigerian government has been finding difficulty to tackle. The big pass was further said to be disturbed by the lingering insecurity crisis which has been affecting the economy, complaining that the deteriorating situation has been affecting their investment and business interest in Nigeria. They were said to have the belief that the president may have lost control of the government due to his health situation. The presidency sources disclosed that the three big powers purportedly held similar consultation with former President Goodluck Ebele Jonathan in 2015 before the general elections, where they were alleged to have told the former president to leave office. They were said to have acknowledged during the consultation with the former Nigerian president that they were aware that a general election was going to be held, but insisted that he should leave office after the election, notwithstanding the results. Allegedly, that if he had remained after election, they cannot see what would follow. The three nations were said to be complaining that things were bad before 2015, which made them move for the former president's exit from office, but that the situation is worse now, multiple folds under the current leadership, is actually something that is so of mixed feelings to the citizens and also the international community. And that is why the presidency had actually been said to resign and allow their inability to provide leadership for the government of Nigeria and attendant economic and security crisis be attended to by capable others. The national leader of the All Progressive Congress APC, Nasiru El-Rufai of Kaduna State, Chief of Army Staff, who is also the Nigerian ambassador to the Republic of Benin, known as Tukur Buratai, and also the Director of General of State Services, Yusuf Magaji Bichi, who have been all accused by the Global Advocate for Terrorism Eradication, GATE, of being part of those that are contributing to terrorism in the country. Muhammad Adamu, who happens to be a former Inspector General of Police and also the governor of Imo State, Governor Hope Uzodinma, the Minister of Information and Justice and Communications, Isa Patami, Abubakar Malami, and Lai Muhammad, respectively, amongst others, were also part of those that were accused of terrorism by the Global Advocates for Terrorism Eradication. They also alleged that the Nigerian government officials have deployed all instrumentality of power using their position of being in power, that is, their sovereignty, in actually consenting with the malicious intent and allowing the promotion and the use of Nigeria as a breeding ground and a place that has a soft ground for recruitment into international terrorism activities, which is contrary to the Foreign Relations Authorization Act under the fiscal years. Therefore, the Gate has concluded that the current Nigerian government, led by President Muhammadu Buhari, is trying to bring about a global jihadist agenda, which is comparable, if not more greater, than that of the Taliban of Afghanistan. Therefore, they have sent this petition signed by the group's principal advocates known as Robert Berry, and it was addressed to the Secretary of the State of the United States of America, known as Anthony J. Blinken. The Secretary of the United States of America had said that from all indices, that what is happening in Nigeria is actually state-sponsored. According to the group, they have said that the Nigerian government cannot deny their involvement in all the terrorist acts that is going on in Nigeria, including the training of these terrorists, the funding of their activities, and also, the funding of their sophisticated weapon, amongst others, and the recruiting of terrorists was said to be done or influenced by the Nigerian government officials through the use of their offices as safe havens, having immunity of being arrested or being traced, and also as a transit point and operating basis for terrorists and also terrorist activities. And therefore, they have said that it is more dangerous because the Nigerian government has genocidal tendencies, and it is the best interest of the United States and all democratic countries of the world to identify this threat as early as possible so as to address it. Thanks for listening.